Good evening, Reiki Temple, or good morning, good afternoon, depending where in the world you are. Just gonna give it a few more moments. See if people are gonna come in. More people want to be present here today for this Sagittarius new moon, solar eclipse, Reiki, visualization. Such an intense time and such a wealth of possibilities we are in at this moment. So here today in the Netherlands, the government is probably going to announce another full lockdown, and around there's all these, there's panic, fear, worries bubbling up again. And in all this commotion and all this movement, I still feel the invitation to sink into ourselves and sink into once more the eye of the hurricane, the silence within our hearts. More so now than maybe yesterday, and especially because it's this new moon and this solar eclipse, and we're invited to really feel into our vision for the world and vision for ourselves, and with Reiki. And combining the two together, it allows the visualization to come from a deeper place and allows it to flow easier, but it also allows it to integrate in your being a lot smoother, because as we know, Reiki connects all the bodies. It connects you to your essence, and from the essence outwards to the emotional, the mental, and the physical. So if we meditate while giving ourselves Reiki, we're able to sink in a lot deeper, a lot quicker. And if we visualize while giving Reiki, we instantly also heal the parts that are coming up in the visualization and integrate the messages that are coming through. During the visualization, I will be sharing hand positions for you to work with at this moment. And I'll obviously be taking you on a journey here today. But trust however the messages want to come to you. It's not the same for everyone. For some people there's visions, they see images, they actually see this movie play out in their inner eye. For other people it's in feelings, or it's in the hearing or in the knowing. So however this wants to come up for you, just trust that it is coming up for you, and that on a deeper level something is happening within your being and something is being awakened. And that all being said, let's start. So find a spot where you're comfortable, where you can lay down or sit down comfortably. Really relax into it. We don't need to be up straight, strict. We just really inviting you to just relax into it. Relax the body and really allow yourself to come into this full surrender to the sinking into gravity. I'm going to give you a moment to find that spot where you can make yourself comfortable. And for those who are already in this spot, you're invited to close your eyes. Place one hand on your crown chakra and one hand on your sacral chakra, the second one about 3 fingers above the genitals. I start giving Reiki there. Just feel how, while you're in this position, while you're giving your crown and your sacral chakra Reiki, your being is opening to life, integrating this life in your body. And while you're giving yourself Reiki here, set the intention for yourself that you allow to feel however life wants to flow through you into your body during this visualization. And while you drop into that allowing, that invitation, where you're sitting or laying down, it's just being pulled down there by gravity, and you don't really need to do anything to hold yourself in this position. You are being held, cared for, embraced by this thing supporting you. Stay with that opening. And that just relaxing. And if at this moment there's still any tension anywhere in your body, see if you can breathe into it, release it on your exhalation. Do this a few times until it feels clear enough. And you can drop into this relaxation even deeper. Now you may move your hands to your third eye chakra. Start giving Reiki there. And with your hands in this position, see yourself walking around a beautiful garden. Completely magical. Vibrant, alive. A garden that was made just for you to enjoy. Maybe you want to sit down at some point in the garden, smell some flowers, or listen to the birds, or whatever is present for you here. Just enjoy being there and take in all that you see and feel, hear and smell. The full realization that this garden is a gift for you. It's a place of beauty that you can always go to. Now walking around this garden, you are being pulled to a spot somewhere. Doesn't matter if it's at the edge or in the center or maybe outside of the garden. Just allow the energy to guide you to the spot that is pulling you in. When you come closer, you see an opening that leads you into the ground. Like a tunnel structure that you can follow deeper and deeper into the earth. And even though you cannot see a thing, you fully trust this pull, trust this flow that is guiding you through the darkness, guiding your steps as they go. Until you see an opening or a light that moves closer and closer to you. And walking towards that light, you step out of the darkness and into a forest. Stay here at this forest for a little while and just see what time of day it is. Again, taking in all that you feel. Feeling how you feel being in this forest at this moment. Taking that all in, you hear a bit of a rustling, some noise coming towards you. Looking in the direction of that noise, you see an animal approaching you. This animal will be your guide here today for this journey. So greeting it in any way that feels appropriate to you. And allow it to take you on a journey through the forest. Maybe there's pathways. Maybe it's just trees, leaves on the ground. You're being guided by this wonderful animal. Guided towards a clearing. Somewhere in the middle of all these trees, this opening where you can stand in the center, look up to the sky, just be out in the emptiness and openness. And in this center, this clearing, you find a bow, an arrow, and in the distance you see a target. And next to the bow and arrow, there's 2 crosses on the ground, one to the left and one to the right. You leave the bow and arrow for what it is right now and walk towards the target. Because something about it tells you that you need to take a closer look before you start playing with that arrow. And as you come closer, you see that the circles that are making up the target are inscribed with words and symbols, drawings, maybe some movement as well. Looking at the outer circles, what you see there now is your vision of the world. How you would love to see it, move through it. You see how life is in this perfect vision of the world. And in the center, in the bull's eye of this target, you see yourself, a vision of yourself as you are within this world vision. And how does it make you feel to see yourself in that way? This vision for your personal life, and how does it relate to the outer circles and the vision for the world, the collective? Taking that all in, feel what it does in your body at this moment. You may move your hands to your heart and your solar plexus. One hand on your heart, one on the solar plexus. As you walk away from the target and back towards the bow and arrow and the crosses. You pick up the bow, you pick up the arrow. And it is clear to you that You may try to shoot at the target from both those spots. So you move to one of the crosses right now. And as you stand on this specific one, what you feel in your body is fear. You feel your fears, your stories, your mechanisms, everything that is in the ego, the realm of darkness, of terror. You feel all that in your body. Maybe you have a notion of stories that are connected to this fear. Whatever comes up for you while standing there. It is still clear that while you are in this fear, you need to shoot that arrow towards the target. You can give it a try. Really surrendering to this feeling of fear, and however it plays out for you. Allow it all to be there. As you take your aim and shoot the arrow towards the target. And taking note of how it feels to shoot towards this world vision in that way. Taking note of where the arrow goes while you do this. And as soon as this is done, the animal that has been guiding you goes to pick up the arrow and points you towards the other cross. Taking a deep breath, releasing all that you felt in there. You take the arrow from your lovely guiding animal. And you walk towards the other cross, and as soon as you stand in there, there's this entirely different sensation that starts filling up your body. Just pure love, peace, gratitude, strength. And again, feeling what that does to you, how it feels to be in that love, fully immersed in that love. And with that feeling, again aim the arrow at the target. And when you feel ready, you release it. And see where it lands this time. But more importantly, how did it feel to shoot an arrow towards this beautiful vision of the world, of yourself, from this place of love and peace and gratitude? How do you feel right now? Again, taking a deep breath as you step off the cross. Knowing how that feels like, that is very present in your body as well. Knowing that this feeling of being home in that peace, in that stillness, in that love, focus is always there within you. Now moving your hands to your root chakra. Allow yourself to ground in that feeling, that sensation. And together with your spirit animal, your guiding animal, you make your way back towards the opening. Towards the opening into the tunnel. Before you enter, you thank the animal for guiding you on this journey here today towards your vision, your fear, and your love. And you start making your way back up to that beautiful garden that was there as a gift to you. Taking your vision with you to this level where we move to your body as you are here right now. And grounding that sensation while walking around the garden, or maybe just relaxing there if you feel like it. Knowing what you take with you during this upcoming cycle and the time to come after. And as you walk through the garden, feel how the intention with every step is to bring you closer to that vision, and how every step is in fact bringing you closer to that vision. Now with every step, with every arrow you shoot, you can always go back to that choice, whether you want to shoot it coming from a place of fear, constrainment, or from a place of expansion, love and strength. Now placing your hands next to your body. And taking 3 deep breaths to bring yourself back to where you are right now. Bring yourself back to your body as it is laying or sitting at this very moment. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And take this feeling with you into the rest of your evening, and the rest of this new moon. The energy that we are in at this moment is still here for you the next day or two. So with whatever came up, whether it was in sensations or images or the knowing of what was coming up, just allow yourself the next few days to set personal intentions for you. Things that you can allow to flow out of you this upcoming cycle and afterwards. And also in there, realizing that every step you take today is the perfect step to get you towards that vision. And that this person you saw or felt in the target, in the bullseye, that is very much you right now. With every step you may bring yourself closer to really embodying that being that you saw or felt. Or maybe you are already embodying it, and then keep on shining that light as you do. Wishing you a wonderful evening, a beautiful new moon, and if you feel like sharing what came up for you in this session, in this visualization, or what intentions you are setting for yourself this upcoming cycle, then please do so. We'd love to hear it all and share it all.